overchase, they overextend and end up throwing the lead. Again, slow and steady wins the race. Elramir.
Steal. No! Soul point now secured. Steal is in. It's been a heist all game long, and they are taking Unicorns for everything they're worth. Destroys in the backline, but I think he's idling too long. On the other side, though, Mask has to go gold. Has 2 charges for Spirit Rush remaining, but he just rushes straight to an early grave. In goes Peach, forces the ultimate outside of Bao. Kofte also running away. Goes for the Gale Force, pulls the blades right back through, and it's into the hearts of the Unicorns.
Bao did not perform in game 1. He was set up, but he's doing it right now. Venour.
Another kill, another auto would do it. Wait for it. Flash, auto, and Kofte gets another.
Mid lane matchup, if you can get in there early and flip it, either into the Tristana's favor, get that first kill, or blow that flash, that can change the way the whole map evolves. As it starts, though, of course, we've got to pay attention to this bot lane. Bot lane has been such a flavor of the meta.
There were a couple wards in from Unicorns, so they should know where Elramir is. Peach is hit with the flash in, and already Funky has to flash on out, but he'll stay 5 now. No, the hook afterwards, all goes up, keep you alive just about. Surely first blood does go down, but now the turnaround damage begins to come flying. Bao on the wrong side, going towards tower, flashing away, does get another, and it's absolute madness in the bot lane, but it's the Wildcats that come out on top, 1-0-1 for Bao.
Oh, and they need that early game so bad. Getting these kills onto their Xayah, the call there as well. Bao needs the second. But it's very important, because due to that Tristana wanting that priority to give it to the Gragas, you're also very vulnerable.
They absolutely are very vulnerable. There's a little bit of a scuffle of that Scuttle Crab in the bot lane. Lexus taken pretty low. On the wrong end of another one of those rocket grabs, but stays alive for now. Door went up. Now Elramir is about to face check. Peach will get the Q in, and now Parus warding off any potential contestant. Now it will be a 1v3 in the river briefly, but the rockets begin to fly.
Tristana.
There's the ward, the hop forward, throws down the Winter Spite, looking to get those concussive blows up. Going forward onto Bao. The feathers start flying. Parus will go down, but it's already a trade back. Now Funky going the wrong way, has got an explosive charge on his head. Tick, tick, boom. Tristana picks up a kill in the bot lane.
And this time, the mid lane matchup comes into fruition. Pretty much this entire series, we have seen Mask get prio early. That's not the case in this one. Kofte on AD mids, like Chase, like this Tristana.
Between the junglers right here, Peach does not have the R button to pin someone down for the follow-up. Therefore, you lose your life, you lose the trade in your jungle, you lose your jungle, and you might lose your bot lane.
Here comes Elramir. That is Gragas' Squire looking up to open up a new location in the bot side. It's an aggressive takeover. Cask afterwards is a party indeed. Another kill in the bot lane. They just don't miss. Down comes the Featherstorm, and Lexus goes down to another barrel.
Hook champions of Paris just hit different, and he doesn't miss hooks. Unicorns through this boss side of the map, they're starting to fall apart. It starts with Peach kind of
leak here.
Okay, so just to finish a little bit my point about Venour, I don't think people understand how good this guy is onto the Ksante. He single-handedly brought back game 1 for Unicorns.
Here we go! But this time they were ready for it. They can't finish a conversation because fights commence. Glacial Fissure comes down, but I feel like this game has been broken open for a little while. Gold lead, Elramir, flash, body slam. Bodies them. It's a wrestling match in the bot lane, and unfortunately Unicorns are the heels. They lose this one.
I mean, it feels like it's bowling. That was a 7-10 split with that body slam. Hits both himself. Looks like the Herald is also being started.
He's bullying Peach currently, who's trying to make a crossmap play, but destroys there. He's keeping him busy. And this might allow time for Wildcats to go to top side of the map.
Venour can start punishing destroyers there in a very tricky position. I don't think you wanted that many people to come and absolutely body you. Still lose the leash, though. Elramir takes the leash. We'll try and find the cast, but it's not that effective. In they go. It's a massive use of the ultimate. Lexus does fall. The Ignite's onto the Tristana Kofte falls. The feathers begin to fly, though. Peach so low finally goes down. Bao has to flash on out, and in the end, it's a pretty even trade of carries. 3-4 for Wildcats, 2 on the side of Unicorns, but the eye doesn't go to anyone.
I feel like the communication was a little bit off for Wildcats right there, because Destroyer was doing a great job.
Because you've already talked about this multiple times. This is very problematic.
Goes forward, gets half the HP of this Braun. Door goes up, but maybe the side of Wildcats
the
have the tool to knock it down.
This is the moment.
They're looking for the angle, the way to turn it around, to find themselves 3-0 sweep. They need to start now. Peach's ultimate cancelled by Bao, but now he's dragged back to where he started, and Everfrost brings down Bao. That bird is frozen, and it'll be dinner tonight. Well roasted by the side of the Unicorns at Elramir in a difficult position. A shutdown available to Funky, surely fed on a silver platter. 2 kills, 2 shutdowns, and a well-played fight by Unicorns.
A round of applause to the Unicorns. They're keeping going, but Venour is such a force of nature. That was a beautifully executed flank off of the vision they placed earlier.
He actually means it, by the way. He stood
I started
here
clapping.
applauding.
Yes, it was wonderful. Parus is going to go down as well. Unicorns,
Oh my days.
this is the power play
Another
which can
kill?
get them back into the game.
Funky gets another kill. This Blitzcrank just doesn't have anywhere to go. Suddenly the gold nearly back to even less than, well, just over 1,000 gold between them. What are you going to do?
Let's see, tried for any shenanigans over a Baron. So that was a pretty free Baron for the set of Wildcats. Now, what's really worrying here is that every time Wildcats have the Baron, they overchase, they overextend, and end up throwing the lead. Again, slow and steady wins the race. Elramir.
Steal. No! Soul point now secured. Steal is in. It's been a heist all game long, and they are taking Unicorns for everything they're worth. Destroys in the backline, but I think he's idling for too long. On the other side, though, Mask has to go gold. Has 2 charges, the Spirit Rush remaining, but he just rushes straight to an early grave. In goes Peach, forces the ultimate outside of Bao. Kofte also running away. Goes for the Gale Force, pulls the blades right back through, and it's into the hearts of the Unicorns.
Bao did not perform in game 1. He was set up, but he's doing it right now. Venour.
Another kill, another auto would do it. Wait for it. Flash, auto, and Kofte gets another.
Blink and you miss it. The Wildcats have come to play. They had a bit of a stumble a couple of minutes ago, but they're consistent damage source in this Xayah. The Unicorns to find their way into things. Peach is currently unseen.
3 items Funky, but 4 for Bao. Peach behind. It's just going to not happen in time. It goes down, but again, it's Chemtech Soul. It's not the most valuable soul of all time. It's gone down, maybe, just maybe.
Peach is unseen.
Being opportunistic. Peach over the wall. It's just been spotted on vision. Great heads-up play from Parus. That vision control spots out the flanking Vi before she can really cause any damage. And now she's in danger. Parus will speed himself up. Can't find anything as yet. And the slowdown afterwards means Parus on the wrong end of a rocket. Into the queue. Dangerously under low. Now they're turning around. Getting some damage. Kofte goes golden. Buys time. Goes vision. Comes down below. Go to the turret for Funky. The Jinx is under tower. Parus finds it all, and Bao will now begin to run rampant. 2 already, a flash away from Venour, a triple kill. Mask and Peach must run away, must flash for freedom. But Bao will chase in a quadra kill for the Xayah, hunting for that final, oh so delectable 5th. But a pentakill will not be on the cards. Peach being denied the recall, and Wildcats looking to end the game and bring us to a game 4.
Absolutely incredible performance from Bao. Find Xayah in a choke point, and this will happen to your team.
34 kills in 20